Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to talk a little bit more about proactive planning and why life insurance. So, to begin with, having life insurance, it's a quiet way of saying, I've got your back to your family. It's a gift, it's a peace of mind to your family. So, I just want to share a few, three scenarios for you, with you, um, that will help you with planning. So, in life, there are three things that are bound to happen to us. We are either gonna die too soon, or get too sick, or, God willing, live too long. But then we need to prepare for all these scenarios. But how do we do it? When you die too soon, you have responsibilities. What do you do? When you get too sick, you have young children and bills and everything. What is there for you? Or when you live too long, how do you make your money work for you? So let me share a few things with you that hopefully are gonna benefit with you or gonna be beneficial for you. All right, preparing for three scenarios. The first one is die too soon. We all know this one because I think that's the most when we think of life insurance, we always think of dying. So let's say you die too soon. There's plans like final expense, life insurance. And what is final expense? Final expense life insurance is a type of life insurance designed to cover the cost of funeral and burial expense to ease the financial burden on loved ones during an emotional challenging time. That is final expense. That's it. Just for burial and funeral and burial. That's it. Something else to consider when you're planning is term insurance. Term is a type of life insurance that guarantees payment of a stated death benefit. So that depends how much, is it a quarter million, is it a half million, is 100K, if the covered person dies during a specific term. Term insurance, you sign a contract. It's either for 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30 years. So if you die within that term, and then a death benefit is going to be paid to your loved ones to cover for the funeral and also for them. Okay, what if you get too sick? When you get too sick, there are a few plans for you out there. That the two that I put in the slide today are long-term care insurance and disability insurance. Disability can either be short or long-term. It depends on which one you get. But there's so much I could go over with long-term insurance. If you want to know more about the difference between long-term and disability, please reach out. My number is going to be in the last slide, and I can help you with that. Another thing to Another scenario is living too long. When you live too long, well, I just want to share a few statistics that have been done. Women now, according to the statistic, live till 86, and men 83. So Let's say our retirement age is 65. So what do you do from 65 to 80? Do you have enough things set in place? Do you have enough money? So that's why it's good to start early. So plans out there for long term is permanent life. Permanent life insurance gives you a cash value, which is going to help you with the savings, and also coverage for life until age 120, most of them, depends with the company. So this insurance is going to cover you for life and also has a cash value for you, which is going to be a savings for you. And most companies have different plans because term life has so many different types of plans, and they can give you from a 3 to 12% growth in your money, in your savings. So it depends which one you choose and which one you pick. And they have different benefits and things like that. And some of them are tax free, tax advantage plans. So just reach out if you need to know about the term life. And another thing to consider about living to prepare about preparing for living too long is annuities. So what's an annuity? An annuity contract is an insurance contract where you can either put a lump sum of money or you can contribute in regular payments in exchange for a guaranteed income stream or lump sum in the future. It's often used to generate retirement income payments. The contract requires regular payments for over a year to the recipient, known as an annuitant. So basically, an annuity is a contract where you put in money, it grows for you after a specific amount of time. You can either put regularly, like monthly, or you can put in a lump sum at one time in the annuity and then leave it there for the contract period of time. You can either leave it there for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. And then after that years, the company is going to guarantee you income for life or a specific period. So it's going to be your retirement. Annuity is often used for retirement. It's a retirement plan. It's like a pension plan for most companies. Years ago, the companies used to use annuity as a pension plan. So nowadays, we already know that Social Security is not enough for us. So we need to start planning. We need to have things set up like this. So let's say you make a certain amount of income or your family spends 4,000 a month. When you put in money in an annuity, you need to make sure it's in the coming years, it's going to give you a certain amount, 4,000 or 10,000 every month for you to be able to survive for the next 20 years. Because if you retire at 65, you don't want to go back to work. You want to remain retired and enjoy your life um, at that age. So if you start planning early, it's going to be so easy. Um, these days, we see people retiring and then going back to work because then they realize they didn't have anything planned. They don't have enough money. So they go back to work. It's important to start now, to start early, because time is money. And something else I would like to share with you is estate planning. If you have assets and you also have children, it's important to put things in place. You put wills in place, and you do your estate planning. It's very important. So these are the three scenarios. So die too soon, get too sick, or live too long. We need to prepare for all these three scenarios. And there's a plan out there that can help us plan for all these scenarios in one plan. Instead of getting different things, instead of getting or final expense and then going to get long-term care and then going to get um, an annuity. There's something out there that can help you plan for all this. You can plan for dying too soon, getting too sick, and also have a savings for your retirement. So please let me know if you need to know more about this. I can explain. We can have an appointment and explain more about this. Next slide is I just want to share my thought on GoFundMe versus having a life insurance. A life insurance is like giving your family a safety net that ready when they need it the most. It's a thoughtful, caring way to ensure your loved ones are taken care of without added stress. They won't have to ask others for help or worry about covering expenses. That is life insurance. In the other hand, though, GoFundMe, on the other hand, is like hoping friends and strangers will build that safety net after something happens. While people can be incredibly generous, there is no guarantee the money will come in. And asking for help during a difficult time can be very hard. With that said, then, how do we plan? When we're planning, please consider these four things. Growth. When you put your money that is going to stay there for 20, 10 years or for retirement, you need to know is the money grow is it getting the growth and the interest rate? Is it beating inflation and taxes? Safety. What's your risk tolerance? Because some people start when they're young, so they can risk more because they have more time. But sometimes you start when you're older and you don't have much time, so you cannot risk more or risk a lot. So what's your risk tolerance? That's the safety. And also know about taxes because tax is our biggest bill. So wherever you put your money for 20, 10 years, what is it tax now? Is it tax later? Is it tax advantage? Tax-free plans are the best for long-term saving. The last thing is protection. You need to know, are you going to get protected? Is your income going to get protected? Is your life going to get protected? And also, are your assets going to get protected? That is like estate planning and life insurance or long-term care. That's the protection. We can, you can just reach out to me and I'm going to explain more about this. But there's a plan out there that can cover all these things for you without worrying. And lastly, it doesn't matter what stage you are in life. I can help. We can help. So I have put a few questions here, and I would like you guys to give me a feedback. What's your interest right now? Do you need to understand more about life insurance? Do you need to understand types of protection? Um, Do you need to learn more about investment and retirement plans? Investments like rate of returns, and because when you retire, you put your money for so long, you need to know about inflation because things are not getting any cheaper. Everything is getting more expensive. So is your money getting enough rate to beat that? And also, if you need a career opportunity or a business opportunity, you can also reach out. And also, if you want to know about college plannings for your kids, please, you can also reach out to me. Um, yeah. So for planning, my number is there, my email, and where we are located. Please call, text, or email. Thank you. Happy planning.